He's going around the outside, around the badger on the S's. Oh, this is ballsy, going around the Dunlop curve, the side to side. Oh my word, Austin's coming through. Clip it, you know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button. That was a fantastic bit of driving. As we come down towards the Ascari Bends, there's some traffic in front. I think it's a Red Bull. Oh, Sam's. Oh, what a crash! What a crap! What an impact! Wow, somebody clip that. That's all right. What's that 50 Max take his teammate? Is he going to do a double overtake on Edgars? Oh my word! Is he going to get this one to stick? He does it. Somebody clip that. Double overtake from that 50 Max. He is on it tonight. Sam Tabner and Benji Brundle going side by side. Oh, contact, and Sam is. Oh, what an impact! What an impact! He is gone. Oh, so oh my! What a move! What a move by Amsterdam. Somebody clip that. I mean, clip that. That is about as good as an overtake as you'll ever see. Is Benji going to try and switch back? Benji's got great traction now, turn 3. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, they're banging wheels! They're banging wheels! There's Benji's car. And Benji's going to do it. Oh, hello! Oh my word! Easy Tigers! Easy Tigers! Oh, Cush has been spun round! Big crash! Big crash! Somebody clip that. And he puts it in against the wall. Hey, there we go. I like that. I like that. There we go. Hey guys, it's Big Kenny Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the Racing Guru. Yeah, you're not seeing things. I was streaming about half an hour ago and I'm back again for more. I just never know when to stop. What a Twitch whore I am. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, we're back for some more Total Impact Racing, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight, now it's the main event. It's Division 2 Thoroughbreds. And we were at the Temple of Speed Monza for what should be an absolutely classic race. And joining me for the comms booth is the Diva Queen herself. It's T.I.R. Hayes. Welcome.
Hello, Beer. How are we?
I'm good. Oh, I haven't spoken to you in ages. Must be at least, I don't know, 30 seconds.
I know. Jesus. Long time, Beer.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm not too bad, thank you.
Excellent.
Good.
Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly do a hot lap and then we'll get back to the racing. We're just about ready to rock and roll. In fact, I think we're just waiting for Someone to go in their car by the looks of it. Who's not in their car at the moment?
It is Kai Pollitt.
Kai Pollitt needs to jump. Can you just message him and tell him to jump into his Alpha Tauri? Pat Tate will be joining us a little bit later on, and I think that's it, isn't it? Pat Tate. Yeah, Pat Tate will be joining us. Sorry. Right, I'm going to mute the mics. Let's have a quick look at a hot lap before we get going. Welcome to Beer and Kebab TV's Track Guides. This week we're at Monza with a hot lap for Division 2 Thoroughbred Watto. There he is. Right, we'll ready up. It's just centre and get cracking. Okie dokie. We're just waiting for the guys to ready up, and we should be about to get going. I've probably heard us there. We're just talking about the views being pretty quiet. It's all down to I think it's the F1 Challenger Series tonight. Once they're finishing, people will start watching the proper racing with the Division 2 Thoroughbreds. Absolutely. Let me just turn Discord off for a minute. Okay. Right, let's go trackside and have a little look at the runners and riders for tonight's Division 2 Thoroughbred race. Okay, from the top then, FRT Harvey, Jackie Jr., Spooky makes his debut tonight. Sink Liam, Adam LB, TS Leclerc, Steve, Kai Pollitt, Anstan, Suffian, JD Apex, ERN Crowding, Brutal JMK, Watto, Gas Burgess, TIR Oakley, TIR Harry, and TIR Jason. 2 missing tonight. 1 is joining. Pat Tate, ladies and gentlemen. TIR II Adam will be jumping in. And I can't wait to see the battle everyone's been waiting for. Brother versus brother. Anstan versus Pat Tate.
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho. That's going to be interesting. And TMS Matt as well, who messaged me a short while ago. He's suffering from a really bad migraine. So Matt, if you're watching, dude, get well soon. I know what it's like, mate. I've had to miss a race or two myself with bad migraines, so I have real empathy for you. It's horrible. Yeah. Just have a quiet night, mate. Quiet night. We'll see you next week at Singapore. But and of course we're missing Massey tonight and a couple of people because it's half term for a lot of people. Of course, a lot of people have gone away for the week, so it is what it is, really. You know, can't be helped. But thank you. Well, I've got to give a couple of quick shout outs. Brand new followers, literally since we finished the last stream. Nathan F1 Fanatic, welcome. Techno Sordo and Toxic MW1, welcome to the channel, guys. You've just joined us at a very good time. We're about to do some high octane racing here at the Temple of Speed Monza. Good evening. Gaza, how you doing, my man? Have a good race tonight. Chips, cheese and Donna. We are on it till the morrow, says Toxic. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Let's get some telemetry up and running for you guys at home. Couple guys are already on outlaps.
Yep, so it's Jason, first one out.
It's the birthday boy. It's Jason.
Brutal. Behind him.
Jason and then Brutal. Good evening, Jackie Cole. Welcome. Go well tonight, brother. Go well tonight. Gaz Burgess, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. You'll have a good drive. Gaza, I can smell a podium tonight, dude. I just got a feeling in my waters. Tonight's the night. And that's not just some lucky girl in London. No. Tonight's the night for you on the racetrack, brother. I reckon you're going to do extremely well tonight. I will get some league tables up at the end of Q1 for everybody to have a little perusal. Jason's on his out lap at the moment, so I will call his out lap. There is a competition running tonight as well for channel subscribers. Chance to win some TIR merchandise. There'll be a question coming up fairly soon in the chat, and put your answers down when you see the question, basically. In fact, what I will do, I'll do it after this hot lap. Let's jump on board with Jason, who's just about to set a hot lap. Here we go. On board with Jason, making his way down the start-finish straight. Absolutely full beans. Look at the top speed, 213 mph. Make that 214. Heavy on the braking zone, coming into the Retophilia chicane. Slight lock up there on the front right. Back on the power again as he makes his way out onto the Curva Grande, one of the fastest corners on the calendar. As you can see, Jason on the pad using no assist. That's pretty damn sensational. Then coming down towards 4 and 5, which is the Rogier chicane. You've got to tuck the car in nice and early. You've got to hold the car, avoid the kitty litter. Copyright Gaza Burgess on the left-hand side. Coming up to Lesmo number 1, turn 6. 5th gear, rolls the car around. Slightly tighter at Lesmo 2, turn 7. But that looked very, very good there from Jace.
Yeah, I was going to say, pretty tidy.
Very, very aggressive, wasn't he? Really pushing the car through. As he makes his way now down to the Ascari bends. Very, very tricky. Left, right, left combination. Uses a lot. Oh, he's lost it. He's had to recover and he's spun it. He has spun it. Oh, I'll tell you what, he held that pretty well. I thought that was going to be curtains there.
That's what ABS does. It helps you, you know.
Well, Brutal JMK, we just jumped on board with now. We'll continue the lap. He has come through Ascari, making his way down the second part of the back straight towards the final corner, which is Parabolica. Will he roll it in 5th gear? Yeah, quick shift up to 6. Allows the car to drift wide, and he will tuck it back in. It seems to be the optimal line to get close to the pit wall. And Brutal goes through the 19.2 for his first lap. Oh, it's Spooky in the racing points. Have a look at Spooky.
And then crowding.
The 2 racing points. Of course, Spooky sitting in for Massey F1 tonight. He's on holiday. I think he's up at Butlins tonight. This week is Massey. Hope you're having a good time if you're away, mate. And here comes Spooky. That's just a banker lap. So we'll go with... Yeah.
He's going to go again.
Absolutely.
Next bit.
Let's have a look. Championship leader, ERN Crap. What a season he has had, Stacey. He has really nailed it this season.
And he's improved massively from when I started racing him. His pace is ridiculous now.
Well, there we go. That's his banker. That's his first lap, an 18.9. Very, very impressive.
Got Kai Pollitt.
Okay, because what is invalidated? So Kai Pollitt in the AlphaTauri coming through.
And then it's Adam LB.
Okay, thank you. Kai then coming through on his first run. Let's have a quick look at this time. Looks like it's the mid-19s. 19.1. Pretty good, actually, from Kai. He'll be happy with that as a banker. Adam LB pretty much matches it. 19.156.
I think it's Wado next bit. No, Suffolk. No, never mind.
Guys on outlaps, I think, isn't it? Because Jason's coming in. Where's St. Liam on track? He is coming through Rogier. And where is Oakley?
I know Spooky is on another lap.
Okay, we'll go with Spooky, and then we'll go on with TIR Oakley, who I think will be the next car. So here comes Spooky then, in the second racing point, the reserve car tonight, coming through Parabolica. Yeah, he's definitely on it this time. This is a much, much better lap. Of course, Spooky done a couple of trials, impressed everyone with his pace.
At all.
Solid lap. A solid lap there.
I called it Sakiri, even though it's not. But I went side by side for him there, being incredible.
That's hard to do, isn't it, for Ascari? Yes. Because you've got to put so much trust in your opponent's car.
Wow. Yes.
You know what I mean?
And Crowder just went even quicker there.
A 1:18.4 in his second run. Well, Crowder can go and put his feet up for 15 minutes now. I think that's him probably safely through to Q2.
Yes.
Good evening, Sarah Wallace. Mrs. Arnstein, good evening, Mum. How you doing? Nice to see you. Gaza says, I think referring to my thoughts on him getting a podium, this is, he wishes his parents had that much faith in him. Oh my good lord. Actually, I must admit, I'm probably old enough to be a dad, actually, aren't I? Good old fart. And you just look so young, smooth and handsome, Gaza. You know what I'm saying?
Oh dear.
Bit of a bromance going on there. Purely one-sided, of course. He spurned me, you know. Okay, Oakley comes to Ascari. Just had to slightly correct the steering there. The car threatened to fishtail, but he managed to hold it together. Coming down now towards the Parabolica corner, which is... you've got to put a lot of trust in Parabolica, haven't you? Because it's so easy to lift off. Where you've just got to get the power down. The car will hold. It feels like you're going to go flying off into the gravel, but you don't. 19.4. Yeah. Well, unless your name, of course. Who was it who did that? I can't remember his name. The guy who rage quit. What's his name again? Nigel.
Can't remember, Biff.
Yeah. What was his... He rage quit at Spain. I can't remember his bloody name there. Last season. Anyway, he had a great crash there. It'll come to me in a minute.
I think it'll... Yeah, I can't... Jason is on the lap. He's coming down the back straight bit.
He survived Ascari, and he's on it again in the Williams. He's making his way down towards Parabolica. Let's see how he gets on. Of course, he had the spin at Ascari. It was actually a pretty good save, to be fair. I thought for all the love and the money in China, he was going straight into the wall, but he didn't. And this looks pretty quick, actually, to be fair, from Jason. It's an 18.8. There we go. P2. Very fine. Scatter Gold. That was who it was. Had a big crash here.
That's it. Yeah, it's a shame because I had a great lap with Bahrain.
Yeah, I just think he was a bit down the dumps, Scatter, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think that's the greatest race in Spain. I thought
he was a damn good racer myself. I was a really good racer and a good guy as well.
The first lap incident there. I got through the field and someone hit the back of someone.
I think he was back. Didn't he have he had a bit of a ding dong with Psycho Swish, wasn't it? I think it was, and that's what sort of. I think it was Psycho Swish. I could be wrong, and that's what sort of triggered a mad moment. I think that's the best way we can describe it. Anyway, we're on board of Antstand at the moment, hence why Mrs. Antstand is in the chat.
Yes, so I was about to say Antstand is on a lap.
Yeah, just making his way down the back straight towards Ascari. Be interested to see how he gets on tonight. Of course, he will be a bag of nerves because he knows his brother's going to be joining the session a little bit later on. And if he doesn't know, he does now. That's for sure.
He did take that quite nice, though.
He did. So let's see how he gets on. Of course, T.I. Adam will be joining us later on. He claims he's the self-proclaimed fastest Stanley. Self-proclaimed, I hasten to add. But this is looking pretty smooth. Manston actually used the curve at Parabolica nicely. Going to go through the 19.1. That's P4. Yeah, that's pretty tidy.
Jackie. What's happened to Brutal?
Oh, Brutal's had a moment. The Mercedes has gone off at Parabolica.
Yeah.
On the exit of Parabolica.
Jackie Jr. coming around the Parabolica.
Yeah, I'm on board with Jackie Jr. now.
And Harry Beer.
Okay, thank you very much. Harry and... Yeah, there's his car. Spooky comes in the pits and Jackie Jr. comes through with a 19.3. Let's jump on board of Harry, who's about to come through. 19.7, and then we've got Steve, the granddaddy of the Jackie Cole household, with the 19.2 goes P6. Okay, so...
Gaza.
Gaza's... Yeah, and then JD Apex by the looks of it. Here comes Gaza. Let's see what he does in his first run. Of course, in the Haas, not the greatest of cars, but... let's see what he can do. And it's a 19.4, puts him in P9. And I think JD's just behind him. JD, of course, fresh off a podium last week. And P2, 18.4. Yeah, very good lap. Now, what can Waddo do? We've just seen Waddo in the practice... well, I said the practice, but the trial race as he comes to the sky. So he should be in the zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had to lift off there, though.
Yeah, I will catch up with the chat in a couple of minutes, guys. Just to catch up. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to... we're just watching Waddo come through. I'm going to put this in the chat for you guys to take a quick look at as well. From the Nightbot there. Waddo goes through the 19.7. That's not a great lap for Waddo.
No, I think it's St. Liam Beer.
Yeah, on board of St. Liam. Just come through Rosier.
And then Leclerc. I don't think Sofyan's setting the time. Oh no, he's coming out.
Yeah, okie dokie. Massey says, come on, crowded. See, he's at Butlins for the week, but he's still watching the race. That's what I like to see. Commitment. Jacob G in the chat says, I would like to give a shout out to TIR Jason earlier on during practice. Adjusted my front wing to 1 and 6 and it worked like a dream. Best ever result at 9th, minus some penalties. You did have a very good race, Jakey. I did mention that on stream. I thought you had a blinding race, and Jason, obviously, they're giving you some good tips as well. So
I was running that wing. until it started raining.
I did a 1.5 when I did my race around here.
Now it's on 6.
Which is unusual for me because I normally like a little bit of wing, but I don't like the car fishtailing, but it seemed to drive quite well. Okay, St. Liam, 19.2. He goes P8 with that time. Oakley, the two Renaults are on laps again.
I know.
Yeah. No, they've both backed out. Saying that, they've both backed out, literally.
Oakley's invalidated.
It's Leclerc.
Yes.
Leclerc. T-E-S. Leclerc. Vorno, thank you for the host, my man. Hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you so much. Here comes Leclerc. What can he do? Is it going to be a low 19? 19.5. That puts him in P13. Oh, God, yeah. Wow.
You've got FT Harvey or FRT Harvey.
Yeah. Furut Harvey. FRT Harvey coming through. Yes, looking mega close. Brutal JMK, unlucky dude. Rapid Pajala. G'day, Sport. How you doing, fella?
How's that not invalidated?
I know. That's wow. Okay.
I know he lost time, but oh.
Yeah, that's surprising. It reminds me of Syke, wasn't it? He did a similar thing in the performance race at China and got away with it. With a quali lap.
Yeah, then again, I did. Oh, sorry, we're gone.
No, that's all right. Harvey goes through 19.2, P9 again. Look at that midfield. It is so congested. Suffian's coming through Curva Grande, so we'll go with Suffian. Top 15, of course, go through to Q2, sorry.
Interested to see how he does tonight.
Yeah. Of course, he raced in this division. Yeah, he raced in this division last season, dropped down, the season before last, dropped down to Div 3 last season and dominated it. Of course, with the influx of new drivers, new quick drivers this season, we thought we'd keep him in Div 3, and he is dominating it again. But not as...
He's doing really well.
Not as far above the rest as he was last season. I mean, Waddo's there, Giles is there, you're there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, not quite as dominant. Oh, he's invalidated. He has invalidated. Okay, so he will have to go again. Has he fueled up? He is fueled up, actually, to be fair, so I think he's going to start another hot lap. Yes. Batters, how you doing? Says Evening Beer and Hayes. I'm looking forward to racing Hayes in the SLR on Saturday. I didn't know you raced in SLR, Stacey.
Yeah, I was a reserve, and then I got tested because I was too slow for Div 1.
Really?
So I got,
okay.
then got retested. They put me in Div 2, had my first race, and got P5. And got offered a full-time seat, the Williams.
Good bunch of guys, of course, our friends over at SLR, with run by SLR Wrangler, of course. Lots of SLR Gareth, and of course they're big fans of the Racing Guru here in Total Empire Racing, so check them out. Some good friends of ours. Suffian's on a flyer again, so we'll stay with Suffian. Jason's on a lap as well.
Yeah, I'm just seeing who's...
Don't forget, there is a competition tonight, guys. You're more than welcome to enter it. That is for channel subscribers only. And the question is, quite simply, how many podiums has the Racing Guru had in his F1 online league career? And the prize, if anyone guesses the correct answer, the prize is quite simply any piece of TIR merchandise from the Emblem Esports Collections website, which is currently linked in the chat. So let's see some entries, please, from you channel subscribers. Good evening, Vorno. Welcome. Good evening, Camping Cod. Hey, great crash at Lesmo, man. Woo! Great crash. Just call me Ashes. How do we enter, and how many attempts we get? Well, you have to be a channel subscriber, which of course you are, and then you just quite simply put down competition, and then the number of podiums. That's all you can do. Just
Suffian.
P5 19-0.
Yes.
Yeah. All you have to do is put down the word competition and then the number of podiums. Vorno says he's going to say 4. Thing is, you're not a channel subscriber, dude, so I can't look at your entry, I'm afraid. It is for subscribers only. SA Cod, good evening. Nice crash at Lesmo, man.
They're all going round. So Waddo's on a lap here.
Okay.
Back straight.
I'm with Spooky at the moment. Is he in front of Spooky? Yeah,
yes.
I think he is actually, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, let's go with Waddo. Just coming around Parabolica.
There you go. Adam's joined.
Pat Tate is here. Oh, I can just feel Handstand sphincters twitching a little bit now. As Waddo goes P5. Let's get back on board of Spooky. He's about to come through, and Spooky goes. He stays in P13. Does improve slightly. A lot of guys on outlaps. She said, right, Harry is on the lap, and he is going quicker. It is ever in my, as it says there, in my F1 online league career, and that goes all the way back to the XRL days of F1 2013. Just to give you an idea, that's the only hint I'm going to give. When I say XRL, I mean the proper XRL, the original, not this American league that had the same name, same initials.
Seeing who's on laps, Beer.
Just gone a bit quiet there, Stacey.
Sorry, I was saying I'm just gonna keep checking who's on laps for you. Don't know if we got the time eclipse though.
Okay, well Harry's out. He is, yeah, he's backed out. I'm going to go with Oakley. No, I was going to say I was going to go with Oakley because he is on a fly. Is Gazza in front of him?
Yeah, there is. We have Ant, but he's down. I think Liam.
Right, I'm just keeping an eye on the guys who are actually in the drop zone at the moment. So I think Gazza's just in front of Oakley. In fact, I think Oakley's getting a nice toe off Gazza. Just going to look back from Gazza's car, and there is Oakley, as you can see behind him. It's one guess, Ash. One guess only. So how many podiums has the Racing Guru had in his F1 online career? League career, that is, in league racing. Okay, Gaz is just coming through Parabolica now. Currently 19.4. Of course, Brutal had that crash earlier. Has he improved? Yes, he has by half a tenth. Stays in P14. And Oakley's come through. Oakley is now on his flyer. Okay, so let's have a look at Leclerc, who's on a flyer at the moment. He's 3/10 up, but he needs this. He really, really does need this.
He goes faster as well.
Yeah, Sink Liam's retired from Sesh, so he is, I think he's pretty safe. Here comes Leclerc. Has he improved? Yeah, he goes P10. That puts Gazza out of qualifying, I think.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I don't... Oakley's down in his split time, down by 2/10, so he's got to really push now if he is going to get through. Redo GT Win, or Red Dog Twin. Red Dog Twin, that is, isn't it? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, dude. We've got some Total Impact Racing coming at you. He has. So Oakley is out. Jackie Jr. improves to P7. So it's quicker than his old man at the moment. Oakley's going to be disappointed with that. He was hoping to get through to Q2. So that's the first entry in the competition. Just Call Me Ash's competition, and he reckons Beer has had 65 podiums. Oh man, I love you. I love you, Ash. Wow. Woo. You can guess anytime you like. So that's the first entry in the competition for you subscribers. Don't forget, there are lots of... I'm surprised the subscribers aren't trying to get some... You know what I mean? Some free merch here. Come on, put your guesses in, guys. It's open to any channel subscriber. But we're done in Q... Sorry, say again. I
would do it, but an admin, so...
No, you're allowed to. You are allowed to. You are allowed to. Any subscriber. Right, we're done in Q1. Pajala's put a guess in. He's gone for 30 podiums. Okay, interesting. Doesn't think as much of me as Ash does, obviously.
Well, that makes me feel bad now.
In my, as it says in the question, Pat, it's my entire online league career. How many podiums have I had? But anyway, let's get back to Q1. Crowding then is fastest in 18.4. As you said, look how close it is. Wow. There's JD Apex in 2, Jason, Kai Pollitt, Wado, Sufyan, Jackie Jr., Ant Stan, Adam LB, Leclerc, Steve, Liam, FRT Harvey, Spooky, all safely through. We'll have only have the 14 drivers in Q2 because Brutal crashed, of course, and Gazza's time was slower, so Gazza is out of qualifying. But I mean, wow, look how tight. A second covering the entire field, 18 drivers. Wow.
Crazy.
But Brutal, Gazza, Harry, Oakley will drop out of qualifying. Of course, Adam, Pat Tate, he'll be coming in, but he'll be starting at the back. But that's the... We always say it, don't we, with Division 2, how tight it is.
Yeah, it was like that last season as well, Beer.
Absolutely. Right, Stacey, you've gone for 26 podiums, okay. Adam LB has gone for 21, but Adam, you are not a channel subscriber. You cannot, unless you subscribe, you cannot enter the competition, dude. For channel subscribers only, which you can do through Twitch Prime or you can do it through. There are also 3 paid tiers of subscription. If I can get the words out. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Right, Q2. But what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the point situation.
To Q2 on his first race bin.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd be happy with that. That's the current point situation going into tonight's race. As you can see, that ERN Crowding is our championship leader with 117. Of course, Pepsi is away this week, so he is losing big points. He was P2 in 82, and he'll be struggling to stay there, I reckon. Apex is currently in P3, so he'll be looking for a good result tonight to leapfrog him. And then we've got Steve in P4. Jason, who has told me he fancies the win tonight. He really does. Yeah, the birthday boy himself. So he's 5th in the championship. TMS Matt is not here tonight, P6, but his teammate is TS Leclerc. So he'll be looking to try and leapfrog his teammate and be the #1 Ferrari driver. And then so on and so forth. So that is the current situation in terms of the league tables. I will put those up again later on during the race. And we are
runners out.
Moving into Q2. Okay, let's get the old telemetry back up. What do you think the strat's going to be? I mean, I haven't heard the weather forecast yet. First of all, so I don't know whether we're expecting any rain or whether it's staying dry for the entire race. I'm not too sure.
Be rather quiet about it, so.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's dry. Antstan's left the session. Could you ping Antstan an invite, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's go and jump on a car because we've got. I think it's Jason actually about to start a flyer. So I've completely. Do you know, I was going to say something, and I've completely forgotten.
I hate that.
I think it's called old age, isn't it? For me. I think for you it's just being called forgetful. For me it's just genuine old age.
I am forgetful sometimes, dear. A nightmare.
Apparently, Zola,
yes.
who of course is a race engineer, says it's wet in the last box of the game. So that's the last, 5th of the game. Is that right? We're going to have a wet finish to the race. Ooh. Interesting.
I hope you're not lying to us.
Well, Zola does actually engineer for 2 or 3, for at least a couple of the drivers, I think. So.
That's good then.
Interesting. Well, normally speaking, it's a straight one stopper. If there's a safety car, you can do medium softs. I mean, you can just about do medium softs regardless without a safety car. Yeah. They are pretty warm though, and the safety first strat is a medium hard. But if there's rain coming, it's got to be medium soft or soft medium, isn't it? No one's going to be touching a hard compound tyre. Good tactics there. I just noticed that from the Williams boys. Adam LB just gave him a nice toe, so this could be a good lap here from Jason on the mediums. So
it's Spooky, and then I believe it's Suffian.
Okay, 19.5 from Jay. Spooky goes P1 with a 19.0. Where's Suffian? I'm looking for him. He's come in the pits. He's bailed out the lap. So I'm looking now for a Haas. For Kai Pollitt's AlphaTauri, I think it is. Yes, he's invalidated.
No, Crowden. Oh, so, Crowden's invalidated as well.
So Crowden's invalidated. I'm looking all the way back now to the two McLarens on out laps.
Jackie.
St. Liam.
They are, you're right.
St. Liam.
There you go.
Get there in the end. Yeah, Zola is he's the Renault. He's the Renault race engineer. So that's Waddo. Who's Waddo's teammate? I can't remember now.
Oakley.
Oakley, of course it is. Yeah, Waddo and Oakley. Yeah, it's my whole career, Pat. Sorry, dude. It's my entire F1 racing career. Whoever gets the correct answer wins a piece of TIR merchandise of their own choice. And obviously I'll pay for the shipping as well. And I'm going to do the same tomorrow night as well for Division 1. And I know you guys have got a nice little giveaway as well for Division 6 on Monday, which I'm looking forward to, as long as I can take part in it. Okay, St. Liam then on the fly, coming through Redophilia, all looking nice and tidy. They're looking resplendent there. Sorry?
Have you seen the Williams times?
19.5 on the mediums and 19.562. We've done it again. Only on Beer and Kebab TV do we have identical times. It happens so often. Wow. Wow.
There you go.
Is that legit? St. Liam, the 19.3. I thought he was only just on a flyer. Whether I'm just literally.
I think that's it. And Kai goes quicker.
Kai 18.9 there on the softs. Are we going to see anything in the 17s at all? Maybe. Is it possible? Could Crowden do it? He comes in the pits. He's bailed out.
Because Jackie Jr. and Steve.
Okay. Jackie Jr. just coming around Parabolica. On the medium compound tyre as well. And Jackie Jr. comes through the 20.4. His old man goes through the 20.101, so 3/10 quicker on his run. Leclerc's invalidated. Is St. Liam on his way back in? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's coming in.
Ant just started a flyer.
Okay, let's jump on board. Let's have a look at Ant Stanley. He's opted for the medium compound tyre, coming into Redifedia. Nice and smooth through there. Gets back on the power again. Quickly upshifting through the gearbox to get the power down and also the traction as well to stop those rear tyres from spinning up. So me, it's starting to look quite dark out there.
A little bit cloudy.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see, yes. Maybe the track temps are dropping?
Possibly, yeah. Just seeing Outstand with a little bit of fishtail back end trying to step out on the exit of Rosier. I think he didn't lose any time or anything. I just noticed the back end just sliding out slightly. Just call me Ash in the chat. Says, has anyone got any tips for being in a job interview? I've got my first one tomorrow and not sure what to expect. Yeah. Now, this is straight out of the Racing Guru's top 10 tips for securing that job. What you do is, if it's a one-on-one. All right, if it's a one-on-one, you basically say to you tell them about yourself and all that kind of stuff, and then when the interviewer says, "Have you any more questions?" As we just watched Ant Stan cross the line with a 1:20.297. When the interviewer says, "Have you got any more questions?" What you say is, "Yeah. Do you have a wife and kids? Do you have a girlfriend?" And if they're going to say yeah, you just say, "Well, if you want to see him alive again, give me the job," and the job is yours. The job is yours.
Apex is coming down the back straight. Yeah, behind you.
I'm on board with Apex. That's all.
Leclerc, I think.
That's all you do, Ash. Threaten them with physical violence, and you'll get that job. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm self-employed. You're probably wondering why. You know what I mean? Right, there goes JD with the 19.7 on the mediums. Ooh, close to Jason.
Going again, and he invalidated.
Okay, we're going to go with Wado then. He's coming down towards Parabolica. Let's see how he gets on. Oh, he comes in the pits. He's bailed out. Okay, so Sufyan's going again, so we'll jump back on board Sufyan. Top 10, of course, go through the Q3, ladies and gentlemen. They will start the race, of course, on the tyres they set their fastest laps on in this qualifying session, the exact same set of tyres. The bottom four will drop out, but they do have a free choice of tyres. Jakey G in the chat says, what are your predictions for the next Division 6 race, Beer, at Singapore? Are you really asking me that question?
Can I do it?
Yeah, go on then.
Beer finishes the race in P1, P1 and P1. How about that, Beer?
Bravo! More! Absolutely. Jakey, listen. Division 6, the Racing Gear at Singapore. I'm going to finish first, second and third. Because they're not damn good. You know it's going to happen. Oh, that's a harsh invalidation.
Lap as well.
Yeah, that seemed quite harsh.
I've been crowding. Other guys on the lap.
On board with him now. Right, realistically, Singapore. I don't know. Singapore. I'm not particularly quick around in Singapore. Well, actually, say I'm not particularly quick around any track.
Stay out the walls, man.
I like Singapore because I get zoned into it. It's a track that I feel comfortable on, if that makes any sense. Even though there's
I'm exactly the same, Beer.
Yeah, there's a lot of walls and a lot of barriers there, but I do feel comfortable. You can get zoned in. Of course, that's now the commentator's curse of death. I'm going to probably crash horribly in lap 1. Just watching the ERN crowding. He's on the softs. This is going to be a flying lap, I reckon. There we go, 18.597. Slightly slower in this Q1 time, but I think with the cloud coming over, as you mentioned, track temps are dropping a little bit, so we may not see quite as fast times. In this session. Lap, by the way, Beer. Yeah, I'm with him. I'm already with him. Yeah, coming through Parabolica, and he's
got a double check.
Absolutely. It's an 18.966. I just realised I didn't have the timing screen up. How bad am I? Right, Jason's on a flyer.
Yes.
He is making his way down towards the Roger chicane. Thanks for the host, Pumpy. Greatly appreciate it, as always. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you find my job interview tip beneficial. Ash, use it tomorrow. Let me know how you get on. I will come and visit you in Wormwood Scrubs. You know what I mean? He's getting a job in a pub. Ooh, okay. So feel free to pop in and get your discount. Whereabouts, dude? Which you don't have to say which pub, obviously, for safety reasons. But which sort of town? Which county?
Look at this toe again.
Yeah, these guys are working well together, aren't they? They really are.
That was great from Adam.
Yeah, superb. They are working extremely well together too. This is what it's all about: teamwork and team tactics.
Yes, especially on a track like this.
And there goes Jason P2 1833, and now it'll be his turn to give his teammate a run, I reckon. So Jason will probably go flat out for a couple of corners here. He goes straight on. He's done that deliberately, isn't it? So he can give him another toe. Oh no, he's backed out. He's letting through. Hey Kirby, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Brandon's there, says peekaboo. Can't see me. Hey Bran, how you doing, fella? Jacob G says, I'm not surprised that you're not busy preparing more victory speeches if you do in beer. Hey, I don't need to prepare. I couldn't get the words out. It's easy for me to say. I don't need to prepare for anything, dude. I'm just on it. What comes out of my mouth is, well, I was going to say spew. It's spontaneity. Some people would say it's verbal diarrhea. They're just the ones who would never dare say it to my face. Ash, it's Peterborough. Oh my good lord. Is that the new town that died, isn't it, Peterborough? I think. I'm sure it is. Up there, up the M1 somewhere, isn't it? Or the M11. Top of the M11, isn't it, Peterborough, I believe? If my geography's right. Well, here comes Adam LB then. What can he do on his run on the on the soft compound tyre? Oh, 18.744.
Lovely time.
Mighty lap. Sufyan is on a lap at the moment, but I don't know if he's
St. Liam.
It's St. Liam, yeah. Just coming through a scary couple tenths up.
Oh, he was flat out through there.
He did. He seemed to nail that, didn't he? He really, really did. Make his way down towards Parabolica. Top 10, of course, go through the Q2. So at the moment, we've got the two McLarens on the cusp at the moment. Anstan is in the drop zone, as is Leclerc, Sufyan and Waddy. We have not set laps. Here comes St. Liam. Has he improved? Yeah, he's improved by 3.5 tenths. Goes through with an 18.9. Spooky was down at the Sector 2 split and has slightly improved with a 19.01. So we've got Anstan. Okay, Sufyan first and then Anstan. Sufyan just coming through Parabolica. He has gone for the soft compound tyre.
He's going again.
Oh yeah, he's going to have to. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. So Harvey's retired from Sesh. He's happy. He thinks that 18.966 is good enough. I tell you what. Probably. Possibly. Not convinced. Grit! How you doing, fella? The legend that is Gritmaster. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're having a really good evening. Thanks for tuning in, my man. I'm looking extremely orange on stream. I've just noticed that. I'm looking very orange. It's either I've got too much sun today or I've got a bad case of jaundice. I don't know. Here comes Anstan. Oh, great lap. P4, 18.841. That is a stonking lap from Anstan. Now, Leclerc's on the fly. Sufyan's on the fly. For those of you who watch my streams regularly, you'll notice the intro. Anstan loves this track. He did one of the best overtakes on St. Liam I have ever seen into the Rogier chicane. Next stream I do, watch the intro because it is... Me and Cod were like, oh my goodness me. It was an awesome overtake. Right, here comes Sufyan. Needs to nail this lap. St. Liam is retired. 18.9. What? Do you know what? It's going to be close with those guys.
This looks quite quick and stuff.
18.768 goes P3. St. Liam and FRT Harvey. It's twitchy bum time.
Yeah, Spooky improved as well.
Yeah, because Leclerc's on the flyer as well. I mean, Leclerc's got some decent pace. Yeah, I've been tango. He does look a bit. I do look a bit tango-y, don't I? Right, here comes Leclerc coming through now. Let's see how he gets on. Has he improved? This is his only... Well, he might be okay for 2 laps, but the fuel light is on. Oh, he goes P7, 18.904. Look how close it is. Jackie
Apex on the
Jr.
lap.
And Jackie Jr. is well up as well. What about Watto? It's Jackie Jr. and then Watto. So it's Jackie Jr. Can he get himself into Q3? 18.991 is the target time. I think he's going to be outside it. He is. Jackie Jr. is out of qualifying. What about Watto? Has Watto done enough to go through? No, he's way outside. But I think it's a strategy call from Watto, to be fair.
Got Apex.
Yeah, he is
Five
well
tenths
up as
up.
well. He needs to find a couple more tenths though in the final sector. There'll be a surprise if Apex doesn't go through here. So St. Liam is on the cusp here with an 18.991, and this looks pretty damn quick. Is it enough? Oh, it is. He goes P4. It's all down to Steve. Stacey, we have 3 tenths covering about 9 cars. Holy crap.
No, that's crazy.
And here comes Steve. What can Steve do? Target time for him is an 18.966. I don't think he's going to be quite there. Oh, he's just outside by a smidge. And it's P12. That is sensational. But Liam is out of qualifying with an 18.991 by 3/100ths of a second. And that is sensational. We've got 4 tenths covering the top 11. We've got 5 tenths, ladies and gents, covering the top 13 drivers. That's how close this session is. That's quite phenomenal.
That's crazy.
That really, really is. Fair play to these guys. They're so close in pace.
Insane.
Oh, that really is. That really is. That is just so close. You know, you've got the likes of like St. Liam and Steve and Jackie Jr. thinking, hang on a minute. How can I not get into Q3 with that time? Do you know what I mean?
Crazy. Honestly, it's so close between these guys.
Unbelievable. Well, let's give you a quick rundown then of the qualifying session in Q2. So crowding then fastest. All top 10 runners will all be starting the race on a soft compound tyre. Crowding with the fastest with an 18.5. You've got them, again, just look at the screen how tight it is. Adam LB, P2. Then we've got Suffian, JD Apex, Jason Anstan, Kai Pollitt, Leclerc, Spooky, and FRT Harvey safely through. Just, 3 tenths. Less than 2.5 tenths covering 9 drivers. Wow. That's how close it is. St. Liam dumped out of Q2 with an 18.991. Steve, 19.1. Jackie Jr., 19.1. And Watto, he was on the medium. It's a strat call from Watto. He's done that deliberately. He's run the medium tyres with 20.4. That is just so close. Right, we're going to have a look at the league tables again for you guys as we start to think about Q3. Let's just get the kebab pad up.
Whole time.
What do you think, chat? It's hazy, but there's still some sunshine there. That's your current league tables, by the way, as you can see over there, going into this race. Pepsi's not here tonight, though, as mentioned earlier on, so that could be his championship hopes. May have possibly gone up in smoke, but you never know. You never know. A DNF for crowding tonight, and it's still anybody's. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we've got some
tracks where
things can happen, Stacey. We've seen it this week, haven't we? Where people just seem to be pootling along quite nicely, and all of a sudden it goes horribly wrong for them. You know.
Yep.
What's LP? Sorry, 2 secs. Ash says in the chat, "What's LP? License points. That's if you're a naughty boy." Sorry, Stacey. Go ahead.
Hey, you're good. I was just gonna say, like, if you take the curve wrong in certain areas, it'll just stick your car out and you'll be gone. I found that out in Q3.
So it's so easily done, isn't it? So easily done.
Yes.
Right, let's go back trackside.
Next time round is Jason, I believe.
He does like to get out first, that boy, doesn't he?
Yes. And we got Kai Pollitt and the 2 racing points here.
Okay, thank you. Alrighty. Brandon says Watto is a class driver. Respect him a lot. He is. He's a good lad. Adam LB says the first time I've got to Q3 this season, didn't bottle it for once. Okay. Well done, mate. Zola's going crowding for pole. It's going to take some catching, isn't he? He is going to take some catching tonight.
Yeah, I think gets his head down, gets his nose into the corner first and cleanly. Could be his.
Well, of course, it's so difficult, isn't it? You know, I mean, turn one at any track is tricky. It's a tricky prospect. But here at Monza, Rettifila chicane, turn 1 and 2, it's difficult, isn't it? It's such a concertina effect.
Yes. It's gotta take it easy on the first lap.
Absolutely. Ash is going for crowding on pole tonight. Jakey G says, I'm impressed with Spooky's qualifying pace so far, Beer. Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he, so far?
Yep.
Of course, new to the league. Successfully completed his trial race and showed a lot of excellent racecraft and pace. Which, Stacey, obviously you can attest to that
Yeah, great
one.
battle with him.
And
driver.
yeah, absolutely. And he gets his chance tonight. You know, stepping in for Massey F1. So be interested to see how he gets on. Well, Jason
doing it again.
Yeah, the Williams, they're working well together. Adam LB and TIR Jason. Adam will just jink over to the right now, any moment now. There he goes, and that allows Jason his run through. Got a nice toe there, which I think Jason will return the favour. So Jason will set the first lap. Let's see how he gets on. It's looking like an 18 something or other, 18.7. There we go. That's the first run done. We've got a Red Bull Apex about to start lap.
It's Spooky now.
Spooky.
And then it's Kai.
Okay.
And Crowden.
Here comes Spooky, 19.3.
The scrub.
23.6, yeah, it's just a banker lap for Kai. Leclerc goes through the 19.5. We've got the Haas of Amsterdam coming through as well on his first run. He goes through the 19.1. Sufyan is coming through. Sufyan with the 19.5 on his first run. And that's the first gaggle of cars that have gone through. Adam LB's on a lap now, as is JD Apex. I think Adam LB's our lead car. Ash in the chat says it's so nice to see the Williams working together. Yeah, absolutely. They've been doing it all the way through qualifying, as you probably might have seen.
I reckon a few of them on a scrub set there.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
Kai has gone again, by the way, too.
Oh right, okay. Cheers for that. Yeah, I think that's indicative that the rain's coming, isn't it? They're doing the first run because they wouldn't normally be looking to touch the softs too much, but with rain coming, the medium softs now make a lot of sense because they can push the tyres hard before the rain comes. There comes Adam LB, goes P3 and then 18.9. JD's about to come through as well. 18.5, quickest.
Wow. Then it's Kai.
Quickest. Kai Pollitt with an 18.503 takes provisional pole position. Adam LB has done his lap. Jason's coming in the pits. I think everyone's coming in the pits.
Yeah, Harvey's on his out lap.
Yeah, Crowding's invalidated. Apex, just going to keep an eye on Apex. What if he is going again? No, I'm sure he's backed off.
No, he's
running no battery.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, I'll go with Harvey now. Just going to throw a scar in his out lap, and we'll see how he gets on. Yeah, if the rain is coming, then they would have run a scrub set to guarantee a nice shiny set. In fact, is it feasible if the rain's coming, we may see some people going soft, not using it, just literally hold back a set of softs for the race?
Some people starting hard spear.
What, trying to go all the way to the rain? Yeah.
And try and stretch out the mediums too.
Yeah. But depending on the rain's if the rain's coming, say lap 20 or lap 22, right? Could they just do? I'm just wondering because a lot of these guys, some of these guys have used a scrub set. Is it feasible? What they're looking at is running two sets of softs and just going soft intermediates.
Yeah, it could be a shout. I mean, it's a little bit different, but Dan Motorsport, he started on the soft Spa, didn't he? And he was 12th, and he was right behind me on like the 5th lap. I was like 4th.
Could be some interesting strat calls coming here. And that's of course if it is going to rain. I mean, we've seen this before where the rain has been forecast, it doesn't arrive, and vice versa. Rain has not been forecast, and it arrives. You know, it's a gamble.
Big gamble.
And what race was it not long ago where the these drivers got caught out? Some of them got caught out when it told to pit for Inters and it stayed dry.
Hungary,
yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay, here comes Harvey then on his first run, just coming through Parabolic and how to complete his first run, and he comes through with 18.9. That puts him in P6. And that is the first run complete there in Q3.
Yeah, we're just going to get a little bit of a quiet moment, aren't we, for a couple minutes?
Yeah, Brandon, the chat says, cards, people will gamble, as Cody's never tell you until you've started the race. Can't on the menus. Hey, what? Let me read that again. Is that a question? Is that a case of bad grammar, or is Brandon making absolutely no sense whatsoever? Let me see if I can read that
I don't get
again.
the last bit.
Ah.
I don't understand it.
Then again, he works for Codemasters. What do you expect? You know what I mean? Sorry, Brian. When am I getting my email, Brandon? Should have had it by now. I'm going to check now, actually.
Your first person to come out is Sufjan.
Thank you very much. Let's jump on board of Suff.
And then it's crowding.
Oh, okay. I'm
No,
still
spooky and crowding.
Yeah, I'm checking my email. Still haven't got my Cody's email yet. Still waiting.
Yeah. Come on, Brandon.
Got something stuck in my tooth. Ow. That hurts. Bugging me.
I hate that.
Sorry.
Ah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So, back with the action. And Sufjan is our lead car. He's just coming through the Ascari bends on his outlap, and then he'll be getting underway for his flying lap. Did a 19.5 in his first run. I'd say that was probably a scrub set.
Yep.
And he's back to started flying now. Let's jump on board.
Let's see what he can do. This is going to be his test tonight. MC's boys.
Absolutely. He's done well so far. Of course, he has raced against quite a few of these guys before.
Yeah.
So, heavy braking zone for Redophilia. That's nice and smooth through there. Yeah. Straightens the car up, gets back on the power. Quickly upshifting to get the power of the traction through. Down, making his way down through the Curva Grande. Flat out right-hander, be up over 200 miles an hour. Before, again, just setting the car up for the left-right chicane of Rogier. Oh, that was smooth. Used a lot of curb there. That was nice. Through Lesmo, well, just see Brad's message. I'll come back to that. Through Lesmo 2, back on the power again. DRS open again, using a lot of curb. Just looking pretty tidy. This is the make or break part of the track, the Ascari bend. You've got to nail it through here. Oh, that's... Oh, he's invalid. He's borrowed too much of it. He borrowed too much of the curb. Back to Spooky.
He took that really nicely, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Sufjan was miles up. He was in the mid-18s with that lap as well. He was absolutely...
8.5 tenths up.
Yeah, he was motoring. Right, Smoothie? Smoothie? Spooky. Smoothie, oh, where'd that come from? It was silky smooth, I suppose. Here comes Spooky coming through then, and he has improved by over half a second, goes P5.
Jason?
TIR Jason. He's got Adam LB right behind him.
And then crowding. Oh,
Jason goes...
validated.
Oh, Jason goes P3. Crowding's invalidated. Now, that's put him under a bit of pressure because his fuel light is on. Has he got enough time? Has he got enough fuel in that tank to do one more lap? No! He's done!
Oh.
He has made a mistake and he is cooked, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's on a lap B. I'm just seeing who hasn't on a lap right now.
Okay, well, Sufjan will be going again now. Yeah, Sufjan's going again. They've got no choice now. They have to go again. Okay, it is. I think it is Sufjan. I think.
Yeah, and
Harvey and Leclerc on outlaps. The Red Bull, JD's on an outlap as well. So, yeah, Sufjan, here he goes. What can he do? Then he invalidated his first run. What can he do? He's getting a little bit of toe there off the Red Bull. Just a hint of toe. Comes into Parabolica. Takes it in fifth. Runs nice and wide. It's close. Oh, he's invalidated again. He borrowed too much curb. And that is his qualifying done. He was miles up as well on both laps. Ansan slightly up in sector 2. He's run a little wide. He gets away with that one. Has he improved? Ansan goes P7. He does improve by one position. Adam LB goes P3. Here comes Jason again. No, Jason's now going. Jason's got one more lap in him.
Yeah, same as Kai. Kai's going now.
Okay. Spooky is okay. He's backed out. Crowding's making his way back in, so he is done. I think it's Leclerc. Yeah, Leclerc and then Harvey, and then Apex. Looking at the mini map. Well, here we go then. What can Leclerc do? 19.5 in his first run. That was, I think, we think on a scrub set. 4/10 up at sector 2. Needs to find quite a bit more in sector 3. Rides Ascari. Oh, that's close to invalidation. Testing the track limits there. Back on the power though, making his way down towards. Oh, Harvey's had a moment. Coming out of Ascari. Yellow flags.
Yeah, Apex is validated as well, Beer.
Okay. Here comes Leclerc. What has he done? He's gone P8 with that lap. Right, Anstan's done. Spooky has invalidated.
Jason.
Is it Jason the lead car? Yeah, Jason. And then we've got Anstan's backed out. So it's Jason and Kai Pollitt.
Kai's invalidated.
So it's up to Jason now. Can he find that 10th and a bit to take pole position? It's going to be close. 18.5 is the target time. Oh, he's just outside. It's P3. Adam LB is backed out, and that is it.
Beer.
But look how close they are. Top 4, half a tenth, 5/100ths of a second, are covering the top 4. I've never seen it so close, ever. Wow.
It's incredible.
How close is that? 5/100ths of a second, covering 4 drivers. That is like about that much in real life. Hell of a qualifying session from those guys. Very impressive.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah. GG's, guys. You're absolutely nailing it week after week. Wow. Let's give you a quick rundown. Confirmation there of the qualifying positions. Kai Pollitt takes pole with an 18.503. JD Apex 18.537 in P2. Jason 18.556 in P3. The Williams 2/1000. We saw them with identical times at one stage during Q2, I think it was, and they're separated by 2/1000ths of a second. Jason Adam LB, they're on row 2, and they're both aggressive drivers. They're going to look to try and get to turn 1 in front.
Apex as well.
Yeah. Crowding in P5 for the invalidation. He will believe he's lost a pole position tonight. Spooky, excellent qualifying there in the reserve driver in the racing point. Anstan 18.926 in P7. Leclerc 18.933 P8. Harvey 18.948 in P9. Sufyan, I think, could have got pole with a 19.519 because he was 8/10ths up after the second sector, and if he'd have improved at the same rate, I reckon he would have been looking at around about 18.4.
Got a lot of work to do.
Crowding says it was an 18 flat that he invalidated on. Oh my good lord, unlucky. Right, we're going to take a shot.
How cloudy it looks.
Oh, Pat Tate, can you send Pat Tate an invite? He's dropped out of the session again. All right, we're going to take a short break, guys. It is we're going to go at 22:05, which is about 6 minutes' time, guys.
Right to make a drink.
Yeah, I'm going to go and do the same as well. Do you know what I'd do? If I've got the I don't know if I've still got it. Give me 2 sets, guys. Let's have a little look at the highlights.
Welcome to Beer and Kebab TV's highlight reel. Tonight we're going to take a look back at last Sunday's classic Super Cup Monza Grand Prix.
2 or 3 months ago, we're going to have a look back at yesteryear with the Super Cup race. Sinam versus ERN versus Team. Oh, got a crash in the back! We'll be back in a couple of seconds, guys. Presto's gone!
They both retired. The 3 abreast going into turn 1. The 2 AlphaTauris and the Alfa Romeo. Little bit of contact.
We got some lag. Yeah.
Jakey into first. Finally, Davidson in second. Boss Cookie is looking to make a move here on Davidson. He's going up the inside here now in the Williams versus AlphaTauri. Let's see how this is going to go into the chicane. Who's going to be later on the brakes? Going into the chicane, and the Williams tries to hang it round, but Davidson stays ahead. Wombus is now looking interested, but the
Here the front is lagging, and I can't work out who. There's some rubber banding going on here, but here they are. Look at this, all in a line, nose to stern, making their way down to Ascari for the very first time. Presto, though, we saw it.
I need to start using gamer tags. But Boss Cookie and JTB. First time penalty of the day, only lap 2, and big look up from McCabe. Roberts outside of this guy.
A legend has joined the kebab house.
Wow, McCabe. Dan is having a look at the inside of Pat's 8 coming into the Roger chicane. Who is going to blink first under braking? Pat holds his line and he maintains position. Very, very aggressive defensive driving. Inside, straight line speed, bit of extra horsepower. What do we say, Kenzie?
Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
Absolutely. The Bingley does have DRS, but look at the overspeed, the momentum Boss Cookie was carrying side by side. Taking advantage there, and I think Syke could be getting moved on Brandon. Oh, look at how close the 4 cars going into Curva Grande, and Brandon just about holds off Syke there. That battle for P4, P5 on track. Oh, look at this, look at this. We've got Bingley and Boss Cookie, and Bingley's gone around the inside of Lesmo 1. What a great move from Bingley. That's balls of steel.
He's
not going to get the move done there because there's just no gap for it. Yeah. Here we go, going for Ascari again. Oh, wow. And in fact, I tell you what, St. Liam's going to try and get a job done here on crowding. We're going to stay looking back. I don't normally look back, but this is amazing. Ozzy has joined it. Ozzy, what do you say, Ozzy?
Contact. He's got the double. Crowding needs to go over the pits. There we go.
Oh, that could have been so dangerous. That could have, oh my God, that could have gone so horribly wrong.
So differently.
Oh my word. St. Liam on Rhombus, 3 abreast. St. Liam's going to hold. St. Liam's going to hold him, is he? Oh, there's contact. Getting a bit scrappy now, guys. Come on. Brandon's keeping a watching brief, looking to go around the outside of all 3 of them if he can. Look at this. Sink. Careful, Sink. Bingley goes through. Get the clips on. You know what to do. Hit that goddamn clip button right now.
He was very lucky that there wasn't much power behind.
Be a straightforward overtake here. Bingley switches to the inside. Rhombus feints a defensive move, which is perfectly entitled to do. And Bingley gets the job done, but this battle is far from over. And Brandon is just keeping a watching brief in behind. Oh, and Rhombus, they went at the same turn 1. Hello, easy guys. Syke's got the lines. Syke puts the squeeze on this time. He's like, that's the last lap. Wow, as long as it's getting a bit feisty, a bit elbowy.
Yeah, it looked like a slight double move there from Zaney, maybe just as they went into the braking zone, just to put him off a bit.
I think they're getting the fists out, Damon. Oh, I mean, I think they are.
I think they all are.
Yeah, they really had promoted him so many places.
What a correction! What a correction!
How did he save that? An amazing save.
Oh man, but Findiam, look at it, gets Findiam and Syke. Oh Jesus, they're banging wheels. He's going to have to yield this one, surely. He does yield, but Findiam misses the corner. Oh,
he has to give the position back.
Yeah, he has done. He has done. It's Davidson again. Here we go. Up to he's going to move to the outside with a bit of DRS. Should get the job done, but Davidson will stay with him. You can be rest assured of that. He is
definitely is. Davidson is going to come back at Bingley here. He's in the slipstream. He's looking down the inside into turn 1.
This is going to happen every lap now.
Once again.
Bingley's going to just slot him behind him, and I think these two will be doing the same now every lap until the end. Have to push hard. He can just sit there and take it.
We've got to remember, if Bingley does get past Davidson, Bingley also does have a penalty. So this could be very interesting if Davidson now just decides to sit behind.
They're going to swap positions. Here we go. Thanks, Kenzie. So Findiam's going to take the checkered flag. And takes
He's
victory.
done a Pierre Gasly.
And we got Syke Zaney in P2. That's going to change. Bingley P3. Davidson. Whoa, the timing screen's gone crazy. What? There we go. A little highlights package there for the Super Cup race. Oh, what a great race that was. Woof. But we're just waiting for the guys to finish off. We were about a minute away from getting going here at the Temple of Speed. Pat has actually messaged in the admin chat. He is actually in, so all good.
Oh, good. Okay, because I just sent the one last one. Oh, nice. All good.
Okay, so we're all...
Was ready now?
Yeah, so I'm just looking at some message that someone has put on one of my posts in a F1 group. Spam. Quality. Okay. What do you reckon, guys? Predictions. Who's going to get the win tonight? Who do you think is going to do the honours tonight? Crowning starting in P5, not on his normal pole. As Jakey G says, the big battle, though, is let the Battle of the Stanleys commence. Oh, are we going to see them together on the track at any time during this race? Oh, that's mouthwatering.
Have you seen how cloudy it is, Beer?
Yeah, how soon is the race coming? Track temps will be down quite a bit, so they may well struggle for grip early on. Brandon in the chat's going for Adam. I presume that's Adam LB for the win. Or is it Pat Tate? Pat is in the sister AlphaTauri teammate of Kai Pollitt.
Yeah, he's gone soft.
Yeah, he wants to get in amongst it, isn't he? He's going to go racing.
It's going to be good to see.
Brandon chat says, sorry, Beer, no beat. I've already had hey, mate, I've got access to the beta forums. That means I've been accepted.
Got you, man. I was just making sure you were in.
Yeah.
See your name.
So don't even go there, Brandon. Don't even go there. I know I'm in it. So there. But I won't say a word. Right, and so there's your tyre strats. As we saw in Q2, top 10 runners are all on the soft compound tyre. St. Liam's opted for the hard, so I think with the rain coming, he is going to do it's a similar strat to what he did at Hungary, isn't it? He is going to go for the duration until the rain comes. Was it Hungary? Was it Spa? No, it was Spa, wasn't it? He got caught out. His tyres didn't last.
Yes. Oh, he got in a collision, didn't he? With
later on, yeah. But he'd already pitted by then. He had to put the softs on. He ran out of tyre. Yeah. The rest of the runners were all on the medium tyres, apart from Pat Tate, who's on the softs. But he said in the chat that he wouldn't let him pick his tyres.
Pretty interesting to see who wins tonight.
Rapid Pajard says crowding gets the job done. He doesn't hand out trophies and qualified. True. Brandon says, all this hatred this year, Bear, how have you got one? Because they know it's best to keep me quiet and give me a goddamn beater, because if I don't get one, I'll beat them. You know what I'm saying?
Oof.
Yeah. Anyways, we're about ready for the off. We will have a timing delay, of course, guys. About 15 seconds from the lights going out. It's just, again, a Codemasters glitch, which Brandon has not fixed. You know what I'm saying? Alright.
Oh, the chuckle, Beer.
You gotta laugh, haven't you? Okay, Carly.
I love the banter.
Carly Boy's gone for Jason, Crowdin, and Jackie Jr. Outside bet for top 3.
Ooh.
Puffs. Anyway, I'll catch up the chat in a second. Puffy stuff, I think it is. Welcome. Watch out for the lights, guys. The lights have gone out. We're waiting for this timing glitch. Any second now, we're going to go racing. Here we go, and it's go, go, go! A Temple of Speed! All eyes are on the two Williams. Yeah, he's gone alongside Kai Pollitt already. Here comes the two Williams as well, and Crowding's right in amongst that, coming up to Red Ophelia. Oh, we've got to send it. We've got to send it from a was that a Haas?
Yes.
The Haas would have sent it. It was Antstan.
Naughty Antstan.
But Kai,
crowded side by side.
Yeah, Kai Pollitt, though, is the race leader as they come for the Curva Grande. Apex and P2 crowding Adam LB going side by side, coming into Rosier Chicane and crowding. Neither's given up there. In fact, do you know what? Spooky did a good job there. He was actually, it was crowding. Spooky being a blocking car there for crowding. That worked a treat. And crowding's at the P4.
Thank you very much, Spooky.
Yeah, he's definitely a bit of teamwork going on there. We've got some movement as well. Wado and Steve going side by side. Oh, here we go. Let's jump on board. These two guys coming down towards Ascari. And I think Steve's backed out of that when Wado gets the position. Moves himself up into P12, and his next on his target list now is TES Leclerc. Let's go back onto broadcast mode. We've got St. Liam on the hard. Antstan and Sofiana going side by side, coming down towards Parabolica. Anstan's got... has he got the move done there on Sofian? Yes, I think he's maintained position, but Sofian will come back at him now. No DRS, of course, until lap 3.
Yes, I was going to, I'm just looking at the chat. Adam does not have damage.
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, I just seen the comment from Toddy. Here we go, coming to Retifilia again. We've got Sufyan and Harvey going side by side as well. Sufyan gets the job done. Spooky on St. Liam. Now you'd expect Spooky to get better traction out the corner. Look at this. Oh, this is breakneck driving. St. Liam, though, making those hards work really, really well.
Yeah.
As they come into Rogier, and St. Liam holds them all up, and this is playing into his hand. Oh, we've got a moment there. Handstand into the kitty litter.
Lost thank you very much.
Yeah, Sufyan just cruised through. I'm surprised Handstand didn't get any damage from that turn 1 instant not on the first lap.
Dive. I'm sure there'll be a clear.
Yeah, he may have seen a gap though and gone for it. Do you know what I mean? It's, you know, sort of Hamilton-Rosberg at Spain, where Hamilton saw the gap and Rosberg closed the door. It's, at the speeds they're going, it's so hard to tell. But here they go, coming through a scurry, and it is still breakneck driving. Absolutely giving it full beans, everyone. Of course, it's going to be a hell of a DRS train, that's for sure. Here we go, and is he going to get this one done, going through Parabolica? Handstand decides just to back out. That was sensible driving, actually, but he's got Harvey now right behind him. Look how cloudy it's getting. And Harvey, that's off the track, surely.
Yeah, well.
And Leclerc's going through. Handstand's got a wet set. I think Handstand's got a wet setup on, you know.
I think Spooky has as well.
Always runs the back of Spooky. A bit late on the brakes there, going into Redophilia.
Get wing damage or?
I don't think so, but Leclerc's going past Spooky as well. So Leclerc moves up to P9. And we've got Waddo.
Jason and Crowding.
Okay, I'm going to jump on board. Jason and Crowding coming through Rogier. Jason has held him off. I was going to go back on Spooky there. Ooh, just tagged the back of Leclerc there. Jason and Crowding are going at it again, side by side, coming through towards Lesmo 2. Oh, bit of contact there between the two cars.
Aggressive drive from both of these boys right now.
But they've both got the DRS here. Who is going to give ground? Crowding seems to be... he's running overtake mode.
Yeah, DRS.
Jason's burnt his battery already.
Yep.
Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! Is he going to make it stick? Oh, my goodness me, that was great driving, guys.
Adam double overtake.
Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam LB with the double overtake going into Parabolica. Wow. What a move from Adam LB. Caught them both napping. Breakneck stuff. JD Apex is trying to hunt down Kai Pollitt with the DRS. I think he's just going to run out of road just before we get to Redophilia.
Sufyan and St. Liam.
Here he goes. This is soft versus hard compound tyre. I think Sufyan's going to get this one done. Yeah, Liam doesn't fight that one too hard. Just sits in behind. His race is going to come later. Leclerc's going up the inside of TS Leclerc as well. Harvey just behind them. Oh, it's breakneck stuff. And look at this battle at the bottom there. We've got Gazza Burgess, we've got Harry, and Brutal JMK as well. All three cars on the same piece of track coming through Curva Grande, making their way down towards the Rogier chicane. It is breakneck racing. We've got a DRS train encompassing 1 million cars. Oh, McLaren got slightly out of... the Mercedes got slightly out of shape there. That was brutal. And that might allow Pat to take a little sneaky little move here. Pat, of course, on the soft, so he's going to be looking to try and get some overtaking done. I'm out of breath, Stacey. What a start to the race.
Right. Crazy. I've got to give a lot of respect to Spooky for racing with these boys. He's never raced with them.
Absolutely.
Really respectful.
I just noticed there that... I think it was Brutal, weaving from side to side, trying to get some heat into those medium tyres.
Temperature's going down.
Yeah, it's clouding over. Track temperatures are cooling, as Stacey just said. And they will find the grip will start to fall away a little bit, the mechanical grip off the track.
The Sufyan's catching these slowly.
Yeah.
Well, racing anyway.
Here comes, is Kai Apex close enough to kite Redophilia? Not this time around. So it's as you were, but Crowding has got past Jason, of course, as we saw. He is now up to P4. And Jason's just dropped off a little bit. I wonder if Jason had a slight moment somewhere in the last lap, because he's just dropped off the back of Crowding a little bit.
Sufyan caught him quite a lot.
Yeah. And Leclerc on the back of St. Liam as they come through Curva Grande, making their way down towards the Rogier chicane. I don't think Leclerc's quite close enough for a send. At the back there, we've got, again, Gazza and Brutal coming down as well. They're side by side, and Brutal's going to try and get around the outside of Gazza through the chicane. Gazza gives room. They're side by side. Who is going to give ground here? Oh, they're still going for it. Gazza tries to hold it on the inside, coming through Lesmo 1. They're still there.
Great racing.
But Brutal, yeah, GG's, guys. Brutal, hit the clips, guys. That's quality driving.
Brutal gets the job done, Gaza, but that was a lot of respect shown between those two guys there. And then we have got Pat Tate just behind them.
You got Claire all over the back of St. Liam Beer as well.
Okay, let's have a little look at that one. Just coming down the back straight. I just want to look at Gaza again.
As well.
Okay, yep. Okay, so keep an eye on Sofiane and Jason. I'm just on board with Leclerc at the moment. I will catch up with chat in a bit, guys. Jason's coming in early. Okay, Leclerc's going to breeze past St. Liam here. Bit of DRS, overtake, and I'll see you a little bit later on, buddy. And Leclerc gets the job done, moves himself up into P6. With Harvey and Spooky, Waddo and Antstan all just behind. A bit of a DRS train developing there, guys. We've got Harry on the back of Oakley, P15, P14 coming through Red Ophelia. That's Red Bull versus Renault. Jason, as you mentioned in the pits, he's come onto the medium compound tyres. He's going to run those. He's gone for an undercut. He's going to run those until the rain comes. So it could be a smart move from Jason there, going for that undercut. It's all action here, ladies and gents, of the Total Impact Racing Division 2 Thoroughbreds. Let's have a quick little look. Anstan and Waddo, and I didn't see anything.
Got the job done.
Okay. That must have been a comfortable overtake for Anstan, because he's already a second up the road.
Yeah, maybe Waddo made a mistake.
Okay, let's go back on the leaders. Here they go, coming for Ascari. It's a four-way dance here. Kai Pollitt, JD Apex, Adam LB, and ERN Crowding. Massey says, hashtag Forza Pink Panther. Absolutely. Massey's going for Crowding P1, Kai P2, and St. Liam P3. Okay.
Ooh.
Good evening, Gandhi. Sorry, Andrew, I missed that one. How you doing, fella? Welcome. Now, Crowding's got a bit of overspeed here. He's using
Apex.
Apex is going for turn one. Here we go. Oh, it's the concertina. Apex has got the lead. Crowding's got up the inside of Adam LB, but Adam LB's going to try and fight back on a switchback. He's going to try and defend. It's all down to straight line speed. Oh my goodness me, it's so hard to call. Crowding's got the job done. He's got the job done. Apex has cleared Kai Pollitt as well for the lead. So those,
Harry got the move done.
Yeah, all those positions changing. Sorry, all those positions changing. Now, Crowding's just picked up a 3-second time penalty at Rosier. That seemed a little harsh. Was that Harry is on a set of mediums? He's pitted, as you mentioned, I think.
Yeah, sorry, but there's so much going on.
I know. And we've got this battle here. Another 5-way dance. Jackie Jr. In fact, no, it's not a 5-way dance. It's about a 10-way dance here from FRT Harvey all the way back to Gaza Burgess. 11 cars. Thanks for the follow. Puff and stuff. Thank you indeed. Welcome to the channel, dude. I appreciate you taking time out from your Thursday night to come and watch a little Total Impact Racing. Oakley getting a little bit out of shape there midway through Ascari. Anstan is on the back of Waddo as well. They're making their way down towards Power Park. Now, Waddo has lost DRS to Spooky, so he's going to be vulnerable here. Anstan he runs wide as well at Parabolica. Anstan should get a move done here. He's using his battery now. Waddo's defending, but Waddo looks like he's got that car set up pretty well for a straight line. But here comes Anstan. He's going to go around the outside at the start-finish straight, and this looks like a fairly comfortable overtake coming into Red Ophelia, and he gets the job done. Adam LB is in the pits. Pat Tate is in the pits. Jason sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:21.842.
Top three, still within a second there.
Absolutely. The big question for Jason is, has his undercut strategy worked on the guys in front of him?
Yeah. Well, if he's in traffic, it's going to... But he's in clean air at the moment.
He's not. He's got to clear Adam LB. Well, it's both of them. Actually, no. That's what. It's both of them, isn't it? They're both undercutting, both Adam LB and Jason. So yes, they do have a lot of free air because Gazza's 9 seconds up the road and he's yet to make a pit stop.
But
this is breakneck driving. It really, really is. Yeah, Toddy in the chat says all four battling could help out Jason massively, and indeed Adam LB as well. Now, is any of these front runners going to blink? Here we go. Is JD Apex going to peel off? Is Kai going to peel off? What about Crowding? Right, Kai's coming in, and Crowding's coming in as well. Apex stays out.
Kai.
So, Kai's got a 5-second penalty speed in the pit lane. I'm going to jump on board with Adam LB because this is where it's at. This is where we're going to see if the undercut has worked. So we're going to keep our eye. If you keep your eye now on the mini map in the pit box, we're going to watch those two cars come out. And I tell you what, this is going to be mighty, mighty close. I think the undercut's worked. Yeah, it's going to work here. Here comes Adam LB. Here comes Jason. Oh, has it? Yes, it's worked for Adam LB. Yes, worked for Jason as well. Jason, they both gained a position. There's crowding. As you can see there, the undercut has worked. Jason's got his position back. Adam LB has jumped them both.
So, he needs to get these temperatures in his tyres fast. Oh,
yeah. Oh, hello. Ant Stan's had a moment. Oh, he's gone spinning. He's gone spinnerooning. It's at Rosier.
Don't know if it was contact.
I don't think he's got any damage, but he has got the leaders. Well, the de facto.
Oh, he's spun again.
Oh, he can't get. He can't.
That's completely through.
Oh. What does he do, though? You know the question. What does he do?
Yeah, I don't think he could have done anything.
There's nothing he could have done there. There's nothing he could have done.
That's why I was like, no.
Yeah.
Well done for Kai for getting out of the way.
If he had have reversed or anything, I reckon he'd have been disqualified. Do you know what this game's like? He just had to just sit there and let his car go. I've done nothing wrong there, Anstan. Nothing wrong whatsoever. Right.
Kai.
JD's in the pit, so I'm going to jump on board of Adam LB, and I'm going to see if he has undercut JD Apex. This is for what should be the de facto lead. Harvey has just picked up a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. So now keep your eye again on that Red Bull in the pit lane, because here comes Adam LB. Has the undercut worked on Kai Pollock? There's Kai's car. Can he get that car up to speed? Sorry, JD Apex, sorry. Oh, I think JD, this is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way, it's a four-way dance. My God, Jason's taken the lead. Wow.
And now Craven's coming, crowded.
Hit the clip button. Overtake of the season, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this crowding and Adam LB. Who's going to brake? Crowding brakes late on the brakes.
Apex got the lead back.
And Jason, yeah, oh my God, Apex, yeah, you're right, he's got the lead back, and Kai has gone from 1st to 5th in that round of pit stops. What insane racing, ladies and gentlemen. No, Kai hasn't spun. No, he hasn't spun at all. It's just simply he's lost about a second and a half. That's all he's lost.
Kitty litter. That's what he had to do.
Yeah.
Done well to avoid it.
That was sensational.
Yeah.
Absolutely sensational. And these guys aren't done yet. Let's have a quick look up through as well. We've got another couple of pitters. Sofiane's come in, Leclerc's come in, and Spooky have all made their pit stops. So Liam becomes race leader. Of course, he's going to try and take this until the rain. That's his strategy. That's what he's planning. Well, there's no move there. So I'm going to just scroll back down the field and watch these. Oh, hello, who's that? Oh, it's Spooky. Okay. Oh, look at this. Adam LB and crowding going uber defensive into Redophilia. These are basically the de facto top 5 runners. And Jason's going to have a look at Apex here, I think, I think he's going to have a look. I think both these guys were running on a pad, actually. Hey, thanks for the clip, Ash. I appreciate that, dude. No, he's not quite close enough to Apex. But it's just great driving. Zola says hot tyres, nothing can do. I think he's referring to Antstan. Totally agree with that, dude. Could penalties be a big factor at the end bit? Yeah, I totally agree with you, Jakey. Good racing, says Brandon. Absolutely. That was some of the best racing I've seen in a while, and we've seen some great racing in this league. This never fails to entertain, says Just Call Me Ash.
Got brutal over the back of Harry. Going to go for a move.
Yeah, but Jason's... Oh, he didn't get quite a good exit there. Apex got a really good... Apex got a good Apex out of the Apex of Ascari. Worked that one out. So quick look at Harry then on Brutal.
Smart.
Brutal's got DRS here. Brutal will have DRS to defend. But here comes Harry. He's just looking at a bit of overtake here, bit of toe. He's going to go to the outside. Got to be careful of Jackie Jr. They don't break too late. Here they go, going in from Redophilia side by side. And Harry gets the place back. Oh! Brutal's gone off. He's in the wall.
Wow.
He got the power too soon coming out of... the Redophilia. Oh, he's got to be careful here as well. Unlucky, Brutal. Unlucky. Yeah, got on the power a little bit too soon coming out of... Oh, hang on, we've got crowding on Jason for P2. Well, effectively P2. Jason's defending hard. Oh, a bit of a squeeze on there. Good Lord. Oh, that's what Adam LB's going to go through as well. Is he going through Lesmo 1, Lesmo 2? Good Lord. These guys are really going at it. Adam LB is the car in front. Oh, contact.
Wow.
Oh, they've both spun round, and I think crowding really should have yielded that one. I've got to be honest.
I've got a recording of it there.
Thank you.
Good.
I think my first impression there, guys, I don't know what you think in the chat. I think Crowding should have yielded there. Adam LB had the corner. Going Lesmo too. And they've both lost a lot of time there.
I don't think there was no damage.
No, I don't think there was any damage, but I just feel my own feeling was I think that Adam LB had the corner and Crowding should have yielded that one just to live to have fought another day.
Yeah.
But it's heat of the moment, do you know what I mean? It's instant reactions. Here comes Kai Pollitt on Jason. This is for what I think is P2 in effect. And Kai, with a bit of overtake, gets the move done, moves himself up. But look at Sufyan. He was cruising up behind them before the pit stops, and he is right behind them now. Brutal's in the pits.
Soft.
Yeah.
He's gone too soft. He's going on the double soft. Like
Yeah, I thought somebody might do the double soft because we've got rain coming. Adam LB has got back past Harvey again, so he's trying to get... Jason! Oh, well, yeah. Oh, he's had a moment.
Yeah, he got wing damage as well. He actually outbroke himself. And
Okay. So Jason's going to have to... Well, what does he do? What does he...
change everything now.
Does he pit? Does he try and stay out into the rain? Let's have a look at the damage. Okay, it's quite a chunk from that front, the right front wing missing there.
Everything now.
Well, it's just a moment, as I say, a split instant can change so many things. Wow.
Oh, JD Apex just flew past Oakley.
Oakley's yet to make a pit stop, of course, running on old tyres. Right, Harry's shaping up for moving Jackie Jr. Let's jump on board. Just in front of these, Steve's having a look at Waddo.
Oh, here we go again.
Double overtakes coming up here. Right, Harry's going to get the move done on Jackie Jr. What about Steve on Waddo? Does Steve get the move done? Oh, he does. Smoothly does it. But Waddo's going to switch back at him.
There we go.
Waddo going around the outside of Curva Grande. Running in overtake mode as well. He's using all his back. Crowding's gone. Oh, that's coming in the pits. I hope that is not a retirement. That is not a quit. I hope.
Shame.
But that's opened things up now. Yeah, it did look like he retired in the pits. I'm not sure for sure, but we'll wait to hear from him. So we're going to go back on board with this now. Four-way dance for P2. JD Apex behind these guys. Waddo, Steve, Harry, Jackie Jr. yet to make a pit stop.
The rain's coming.
Oh, hello. It's raining, guys. The guys in the mediums and the hards have nailed the strategy. They have nailed the strat.
Ooh, they just got to keep going. I just saw a little bit of rain.
It is raining. I can confirm it is raining. I'm on Jackie Jr.'s car. How quickly is the track going to grease up?
He's going for move on Waddo.
He was looking. Yeah, I almost thought that Waddo was looking. He was going to dive into pits.
Fastest lap of the race. He's going to keep that now as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So if he finishes top 10, it's a bonus, Brucey bonus point. But I'm going to stay with this battle because these guys who ran the mediums and the hards, like St. Liam, who started in the hards, has absolutely nailed the strategy. St. Liam has suddenly become race favourite.
Well, everything happens. Sufyan got past the 5 bonnet.
Yep. So the question with, like Gaza as well, P6 now making that strategy work.
Yeah.
But there's a real...
on the back of these.
Yeah, now Sufyan has got to try and use these... He's got to make these softs work for as long as he can, get some overtaking done before it becomes too slippery, you know what I mean? Brutal. Yeah, fastest lap with the 21.297. Credit to Sufyan racing with the leaders. It's not his division, says Brandon. I totally agree, dude. He has come on a long way as Sufyan. I think those race wins in Division 3 of the last couple of seasons have given him so much confidence.
Jaguar cars. I think Liam's in clean air. Like, hello. Hi.
He's just got to hold it together now, hasn't he? Because his tyres are going to be better than all the medium runners behind them. So he can maybe try and extend that before he has to pit. Right, someone's coming in. That's Waddo. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. Apex on Gaza Burgess on fresher tyres. I think Sufyan's going to shape up for a move as well. Sufyan might... Will he try and send it? Yeah. He's going for it. Sufyan's going for it into Redophilia. Gaza's going to give him room. Oh, bit of wheel banging. But I think Sufyan's got it. Yeah, that was an important move.
That was ballsy in these conditions when he gets A little bit slippery.
Adam LB's got past Harvey through turn 1 as well, and we got... oh no, not Spooky, because it was Watto in the pits. Adam LB has got past Harvey for P10.
Oh, what's happening here?
It is indeed. The race has come to life. Well, I don't say come to life. It was in major life anyway. Now it's like they're on speed. They're on amphetamines, these guys. You know what I'm saying? Ash in the chat says this has just played perfectly into Liam's hands with a 5-second lead. Yeah, exactly. Just echoing my thoughts. Oh, Kai Pollitt has got past Gazza Burgess coming down the back straight towards Ascari.
He stayed out with that wing damage.
Yeah, I've just watched Gazza coming for Ascari. I think the grip is starting to go a little bit at Ascari. It's getting a little bit greasy there. But I'm going to jump back on board. Yeah, I'm on with Sufyan now. He's trying to shape up for a move. Oh, look at oh my good lord, they're going to be three-way. Is Sufyan going to try and thread the eye of a needle? There's Apex going past Jackie Jr. They've still got DRS.
Harry's going past
Here comes Sufyan, and Harry's going past Steve, and they're weaving from side to side trying to break toe. Oh, Sufyan's coming from a long way back. I can't believe he managed to get the brakes down in time. He was carrying so much speed to Retophilia. Crowding says the driving stance are diabolical. Do you know, I completely disagree with that. Utterly. You've had a bad race, dude. Live with it. You made the mistake there, my man. Adam LB had that corner. We saw it. It's clear as day. It happens. Going to Lesmo 2, Adam LB's car was in front on the inside line. You had to yield. But I appreciate the it's racing. I appreciate the fact, though, you know, the heat of the moment, you know, you're raging, and I get it. I understand. But you can't go raging like that, you know?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Kai Pollitt is breeze past Jackie Jr.
Oh, it's just behind these guys, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it happens. I understand the frustrating crowd.
It is frustrating. I get it.
Yes.
Apex has got past Steve.
Yep.
But Steve's going to just sit in behind him. Of course, we've still got DRS as well. It is raining, but it's light rain at the moment. Sufyan's going to try and go around the outside of Steve on Parabolica. Balls of steel from Sufyan. That was some serious balls of steel. Now, JD's going to have a go at Harry. Harry goes defensive. But Apex has got the job done.
Everyone's like, hurry up, Red.
Yeah,
hurry up.
The chat's not really the place to do it, but I'm just watching Sufyan, or Harry there defend superbly. No, we disagree, Crowding. His car was in front. He's overtaken. You have to yield. All you had to do was yield, and there would have been no contact. You tried to go around the outside of the gap that was simply not there. That is why you put your grass. That is why you put the car in a kitty litter. It is what it is. You weren't alongside him, dude. You'd already got the move done. He's on the inside and he's ahead of you. You have to yield.
Well, Sufyan's going to get the job done here.
Is he though?
Where is he?
Harry's defending. Yeah, Harry's defending well. He's got the straight line speed with the ERS uses. Kai's got past.
These tight medium runners must have hurry up.
Yeah. Crowd, I don't mean to be rude, buddy. I don't mean to be rude, Crowding, but you need to check up on the rules of F1, dude. I've been watching F1 since the 1970s, and I know the rules, mate. And I'm telling you right now, you're in the wrong there, dude. I'm just saying. If you want to message me privately, you're more than welcome to. But I think you'd find the chat is all in agreement as well. Here comes Sufyan.
I think he's done a great job for Apex, though. I think Liam's come in.
Easy, switching over to the soft compound tyres. Interesting call. Oh, Sufyan's got a bit deep there, and he's going to have to yield that one. And Apex is going to have a look at him as well, I think. Sorry, Harry, sorry. My bad.
He yielded it, did he, yeah?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Hey, watch the stream back, Nath, you'll see what I mean. Adam LB and FRT Harvey coming through Curva Grande.
I wonder if it's going to stay like this.
Is it going to be another race like it was around Hungary? Remember when guys came in for inters and it stayed dry enough for slicks, do you remember? Mm-hmm. It was Jackie Jr., Steve and Stan Gaza. They all made the same call. Harry, yeah, and they got caught out. So St. Liam has gone for the softs, as has Watto. Watto pitted and put softs on as well. So...
Jason and Gaza. Oh my god.
Div 1 China, I think it was Adam LB, was the only guy last season who pitted, and he stayed out for about 3 or 4 laps and then came back in and put slicks on, because it rained the entire race, if I remember rightly. It was just like this, but it was the entire race.
Horrible this is as well. There's no even a wet line yet.
I mean, it's not raining heavily, it's just the DRS has not been disabled. That's normally the key. Did Jason stay out then with a knackered front wing?
Yeah, because Harvey's going for.
Oh, he's coming in, they're coming in. Gaz is coming in as well, and we've got a car in front. Jackie Jr.'s coming in. Right, they've made the call. Here comes Safian and Kai Pollock coming into turn 1, Red Ophelia.
Gosh. Getting heavier now.
Yeah, and Jason switched over to Intus, put a new wing on. Gaz is coming out on softs, as is Jackie Jr. This is interesting. Kai's made a mistake. Kitty Litter and Safian, ever the opportunist, moves himself up into P2. Wow. What a race he's having tonight.
We promote him now, beer, please.
It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid.
Put the credit to him.
Now, the call is, say, Jason's gone on the Inters. Is that going to be a good strat call or not? The thing is, though, I mean, it's hard to tell at the moment.
Getting heavier.
It is getting heavier, but the guys still have pace.
It'll be interesting.
They definitely have pace at the moment. I think Jason's come in too soon. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just looking at the cars in front. Have stayed out the extra lap, and they still look to have some grip. And they're still staying out. They're not coming in.
Harry's coming in.
Yeah. Safian's going to have to probably pit before the end.
Harry couldn't brake in time. That's unfortunate. He's staying out, beer, is he?
A few cars have stayed out. FRT Harvey stayed out. Steve on 20 lap old mediums. He is.
Harry's gone into.
I think Steve's trying to hang it in there for the Inters, isn't he? He's going to try and stay out another lap or two.
Harry's just gone into.
Oh my god, I've just seen something funny in the chat. Right, Just Call Me Ash made a very, very good quote. Said, everybody makes mistakes, but in the wise words of Valtteri Bottas, the comeback is always greater than the setback. To which Syke Zany says, but Bottas never makes the comeback. That is brilliant, Syke. Absolutely, that is brilliant, my man. Oh my lord, that's the new quote of the day. Look at this, Leclerc is literally pushing Steve through corners. Steve's mediums are dead. He is just trying to eke them out. Surely Steve's going to have to pit, but what does he do? Does he put slicks on? Does he go for inters? So Harry's put the inters on. There goes Leclerc, gets past Steve, moves himself up into P6.
Where did look at position changes? I ain't seen them.
Let's put those on. Oh, not penalties. There we go. Position changes. There we go. Biggest gain is Safian and Oakley.
Liam, come and breathe past Steve.
Okay, he's got the move done, and I think was that Gazza just getting past Harry as well for P13. Yeah, the inters aren't working yet. The inters have not switched on at all. Harry is struggling to try and get. Those tyres are cooking. But Steve is in the pits now. The question is for Steve, what tyres does he put on? Safian is all over the back of JD Apex. Look at this. He is. He's going to try and go around the outside of Curva Grande. Side by side, here they go. JD's just got a little bit more straight line speed. Will their tyres... I mean, surely Safian's tyres can't go to the end. I mean, he's done half the race in wets. I suppose there's less tyre wear with cooler temperatures, though, I suppose, isn't there?
What's happened?
Pat takes in the pits. Steve's gone for intermediates. He's made the call. He hasn't put softs on. He has gone for intermediates, which means is the rain going to get heavier? Are we going to see the dreaded words DRS disabled coming up very, very shortly? Or has the Hartlepool hammer made a bad call? We're going to find out very shortly. There's still some grip there at the moment for these guys.
Yes.
Safian is he's so close to the back of JD. Backs off there, going a parabolica, so he'll try and just roll the car around.
Got more grip,
and then get. He looks like he's got a lot of grip in those tyres, isn't it? In those softs. He's going to get him here. He's going to go past the Wizzy. JD's defending. Here he goes. Oh my good lord, that was so close. Yeah, it's the second 3. Car's gone off racing point at Ascari. And
like his booty.
Sufyan, oh, does he get the traction out the corner? I think he does. He's got the lead. Yeah, he has. He's got the lead. Great move there. Oakley gets a 5-second penalty speeding into pit lane. Kai Pollitt has switched over to intermediate tyres. St. Liam is on the back of Adam LB coming through Curva Grande. Much fresher soft compound tyres, but Adam LB is defending hard. What a race this has been.
Crazy these conditions as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I can tell you right now, looking through the guesses, right, for the competition, no one has won yet. If no one wins tonight, I'm going to roll it over tomorrow night and put some more stuff onto it. Some more Sweeties into the prize pool. Jason has generously offered a £15 gift card for tomorrow, and if no one wins tonight, I'm going to match that as well.
Oh, Adam LB and...
St. Liam has got job done on Adam LB as well. Those two are scrapping away. A lot of cars switching over, and stands on intermediate tyres now as well. Let's go on board of Adam LB. We'll see what guy these... Jackie Gin Chat says, Sufyan could be making history, winning 2 races in 2 different races, 2 different divisions. I think it has been done before, actually.
Sufyan's pissed.
Sufyan's come in. Yeah, his tyres are gone. There's no way he's going to get those to the end. That's what it was. So St. Liam moves back now to P2 on fresh softs. Now, how long? There's JD Apex. The gap is 6 seconds.
Harvey's gone deep.
Now, Liam's got no penalties. Can he get these softs to the end? Oh, he's struggling for grip. He is struggling to get traction out of the corner. And Adam LB and Harvey are going side by side. 2 medium runners.
Stable.
Oh, this is it. That's normally the...
This is why Sufyan pitted, I think.
Yeah. Has he just pulled the master stroke out? And will he get victory from that? Let's have a look at the gap to the lead. Right, Sufyan is 22 seconds, 21.9 behind the lead. Let's keep an eye on that gap to see how quickly it drops, if it drops. 21.9 was the bench. They are struggling for grip now.
He's dropping.
Yeah, it's down. He's gained a second already. Right, the leader's going to have to pit. I think they're going to have to pit.
Oh, this is horrible.
Or does St. Liam try and just hang it out there?
Gonna lose a lot of time. Oh. Be interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to go on board of JD Apex to see what he does. He's coming through. Oh, the grip's gone. Oh, Sufyan's picked up a penalty. That could be crucial. But JD is struggling with the grip. JD's coming in. What about St. Liam? St. Liam stays out. He is staying out. He feels he's still got the grip. Adam LB is coming in as well. What about FRT? FRT Harvey stays out. Wow. What about Watto? Watto stays out as well. Sufyan obviously has just switched over onto the intermediates.
This is a big gamble.
Oh, this is really... Oh, Watto has got no grip through Redafili. The car is almost stationary. He's got no grip. He is wiggling from side to side, trying to get some heat into those tyres, but they're gone. There is Sufyan is going to catch him. He's right behind him.
Yeah, we've got Gagger of cars. We've got Kaipon at Apex, Harry, Gaza.
Jackie Jr. of course went out. He came back out on the softs. He didn't go for the inters. This is all going to change. Watto's gone. His tyres have gone. There goes Sufyan. Sufyan's up to P3 now. How far is he behind the race leader? He's 12 seconds behind St. Liam. He's gained 9 seconds, Stacey, in 2 laps.
Oh.
And we've got 2 laps to go, plus the lap that they're on. This is all going to change. Stee has got past Leclerc. Oh, has he? They're side by side, Leclerc and Stee going through Les Mode 2. This is brave stuff. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's epic driving, guys. G's indeed. And Adam LB is right there as well. Now, you'd think Adam LB could be potentially the fastest, in raw paces, the quickest out of these 3. But they're really struggling for grip. Sufyan's got the lead. Oh, St. Liam's pitted. He's had to pit. I think
Harvey can't double stack.
Harvey's got to stay out. He's got to stay out and hope for the best. Sufyan, I think, is going to get the win, you know. I think Sufyan... Oh, this is going to be so close. Oh, Harvey's really, really struggling, and there is Sufyan. He's just gonna cruise past him.
He's just got.
There he goes. Yeah, and there's nothing Harvey can do.
Great strategy. That's all I can say.
Wow, back-to-back wins for Sufyan. He dominated on Tuesday night in Division 3, and he's done it again. Well, seemingly. It's not quite over yet. But Kai has found his way back into P3 again. JD Apex. What a recovery drive from Harry. Up into P5. What a great drive.
I mean...
Leclerc and Jackie Jr. Yeah, Jackie Jr.'s tyres have gone as well. Yeah, he stayed on the softs, and that's hurt him big time. He is going to get swamped here by cars. He's got absolutely no grip. Adam LB gets past him as well. Jackie Jr. could drop all the way back to 13th, 14th possibly here, unfortunately. Jason has got... same with Gazza as well. Gazza went for the softs, and he is struggling now. They're starting to go backwards. Steve gets past his boy, Jackie Jr. there. Steve moving up to P8 on the inters. What does Harvey do? Does he just try and stay out one more lap? It's getting really, really close there, actually, to be fair.
I think he's going to stay out.
Right, yeah. Sink Liam's going to get past Jackie Jr. now as well. I don't think Jackie should really fight this, to be fair. He's on the wrong tyre for the conditions. Yeah, he's just backing out there. That's sensible driving. And Jason's going to come at him hard now as well. Oh, Fishtown there trying to get some grip out of those tyres. Jason there gets the position back as well, moves himself back up into the top 10. The leaders won their last lap, ladies and gents. But Jackie Jr.'s coming back at Jason with ERS.
Harvey's going backwards as well.
Yeah, it's going to happen now, isn't it? Right, here we go. Oh, yeah, Harvey just cannot get any power down. So Sufyan's got an 8-second advantage up front. Kai Pollitt in P2. JD Apex is trying to find a way past Kai Pollitt. Of course, Apex looking for back-to-back podiums. Big points for Apex tonight if he can hold it together, though, for this final mile and a half.
It's too hard, buddy.
Oakley gets past Jackie Jr. Yeah, Harvey's going backwards now. Harry moves up to P4. And I think Leclerc and Adam LB might catch him as well before the end of the lap. As the leader, Sufyan, makes his way through Ascari for the final time.
Wow.
Been an absolutely epic race. This has been so much fun tonight watching these guys race. It really, really has. Oh, here comes Leclerc on Harvey. And, yeah, that's another position done. And Adam LB is going to get him as well, I think. Let's go on board to Sufyan. He's going to take victory as he crosses the line, takes the checkered flag. But what about Kai Pollitt and Apex? Great win there for Sufyan. It's all going to be down to penalties. Oh, it's all changing in the midfield as well. Kai Pollitt gets P2. JD Apex P3. Harry in P4. No, Leclerc gets P2 on penalty countback. Adam LB has dropped off the bottom of the screen with his penalties. Wow, wow, wow. What
P5.
Yeah, what an end to the race. There you go. Gazza Burgess, well done. Well done for keeping it going. Watto. Oh, Watto's in the wall. Watto's... Has he finished?
No.
Has he crashed before the finish line? Oh, I think he's okay. No, he's okay. He has. Here comes Pat Tate in P16. He's beaten his brother. Spooky in P17 and Anstan in P18. What a race that was. Drive the day is TIR Harry. It's a great drive by Harry. I've got to give it to Sufyan personally.
I was going to give it to Leclerc.
But Leclerc getting P2. Watto says, good race, guys. Took a gamble and it failed. Zola says it was Oak in the wall, not Watto. Was it? Oh, okay. MLB says race got ruined when the house... Oh, dear. I better not read that one out. That'll cause a fight. Gazza says, oh, that was hard. Light rain turned into a little heavier. But it will take that after finishing 18. Went along and took the gamble called Steve. It kind of pretty much worked for you, dude. Brutlow, JMK, unlucky dude. Let's give you a rundown. I'll open up the party as well. Get these guys in for a chat. Sufyan then, of course, he doesn't have a mic, so he won't be in. But GG's to Sufyan. That's a brilliant strat. Absolutely nailed the strat. Well done indeed. Did soft inters, I think it was, wasn't it? Or something like that.
Yep.
Leclerc gets P2 on penalty countback. Keeping it clean pays dividends. There we go. Kai Pollitt, though, gets P3. JD Apex is demoted to P4. Harry in P5. Steve in P6, staying out late, paid for him. Sink Liam. Is this the race that got away from him? It's almost like a Spa episode where the tyres just didn't quite last long enough before the rain came. But he gets P7 nevertheless. FRT Harvey in P8, Adam LB in P9, Jackie Jr. in P10, Gazza in P11, TIR Oakley in 12, Jason 13. A disappointing race for Jason. A disappointing race, but still happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
Waddo in P14, Brutal in P15, Pat Tate in P16, Antstan in 17th, and Spooky dropped to 18th on P countback with the one DNF for crowding. So we have got Sufyan, who won't be with us because he doesn't have a mic, Leclerc and Kai Pollitt, if we can invite these guys in.
This has just done that. Okay,
Okay, hopefully they'll jump in. Yeah.
Give a shout out to the guys. No DNFs today.
Yeah, no, well, just one quit in the pits, wasn't it? Absolutely. Yeah. Another great effort, Division 2. I applaud you. That was a quality race. Wow. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Pajala says, somebody get Sufyan a mic for his birthday. Don't think this will be the last time we'll see him on the top step. Great race and great strat. Yeah, it worked so well. I'll tell you what, let's get the old podium screen up and running. Let's have a chat with these guys, because they deserve it after a race like that. That was a belter. Okay, so I'm just going to give a quick the double thumbs up to Sufyan, because that was a stonking drive. Strat call, spot on, soft inters, back-to-back wins, Division 3 and Division 2 this week. Pretty damned sensational. But then we're going to move on to the two guys who are with us tonight. We've got T.S. Leclerc, and we have Kai Pollitt in the podium, in the party for a podium interview. Leclerc, keeping it clean pays the dividends, doesn't it? What a drive. P2, congratulations, dude.
Thank you very much.
Tell me all about your race. Woof.
Wasn't really happy to begin with, because I thought I had more pace than what I did, but then I did alter my setup because of the rain at the end of the race, so I knew I'd have to sacrifice quali a little bit. So started P8, and then just tried to keep it as clean as I could. I had no incidents with anyone. Me and Harvey came together once or twice at turn 1 and 2, but that was side pod to side pod, just because of how tight it was fighting with another driver. But yeah, just kept it clean, no damage, no penalties, so pretty happy with that. I was originally going to stay out on those mediums to the end, but I just started losing so much time and losing so much temp in my right hand tyres, and lap 24 I just said I'm going to have to pit. So I called it, and thought I called it at the perfect time.
Absolutely. The last two laps of the race is when the guys who stayed out in the slicks just fell off the cliff, literally, well, almost literally. The tyres just died, the rain that got just that bit too heavy. But as I say, you showed that just keeping it clean pays dividends. Jumping from, was it P5, P4 up to P2 on penalty count back by keeping it clean, something like that. And also,
P5 or P6.
Yeah, I think it wasn't it P5, P6? And also, of course, in terms of the championship, that has leapfrogged you right up the table with 36 big points.
To be honest, mate, I haven't been looking at the championship.
Oh, you want to have a look, dude? You want to have a look because you're back in with it. You're back in with a shout again.
After last week, I very nearly called it. Like, I was so annoyed at myself last week because I absolutely love Belgium, but I'm glad I stuck with it. And
absolutely.
One and only Ferrari tonight. Glad I could put the Tifosi. Glad I could put a smile on the Tifosi's faces.
Absolutely. Turned a negative into a positive. That's the way to do it, my man. As I say, with crowding not finishing tonight, that has blown this championship wide open. With Pepsi not racing, that's top 2 with no points tonight. So that's really opened things up.
On holiday.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's really opened it up for you guys. Next week, though, completely different discipline of racing. It's Singapore. What are your thoughts on Singapore?
Sorry to bring up another league in this, but I had that last Friday. I was last on lap 1. I had damage, battled my way back up and won the race.
Wow.
I absolutely love Singapore. Absolutely adore it.
Great.
So, hoping for a good result there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, watch out for T.S. Leclerc next week. He is a man on a mission, and he is a man with confidence. GG's, buddy. We'll see you next week, dude.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. P3, it's good to see him back on the podium. My goodness me. I've been talking to this guy on podium interviews for about, it seems like 50 years now. He's back again. Kai Pollitt. Oh, man. That was an epic. Yeah, what an epic drive, though. What an epic battle you guys had for that first stint. 5, 6 cars, crowding you, Apex, Adam LB, Jason. Oh, man. Tell us all about it, dude.
Decent start. Managed to keep first. Though JD, I think, just about got a better start. And then it's obviously Slipstream and DRS Central. Man, did we pull the gap, didn't we, to 6th or 7th?
Yeah.
Whoever it was.
Yeah, you did, mate.
Because I was just fucking flat out. So. Yeah.
What happened though? I noticed Kai after the pits was you dropped a little bit, dropped a couple of positions there. Was that purely in the pit stops, or was there a slight moment somewhere? If you can remember. Sorry, say that again, mate.
On the medium, on the
the first pit stop. Yeah, you seem to. Whether it was me or I could have sworn you dropped a couple, 3 positions, and I didn't know whether you just got caught out in the pits because people were going for the undercut, or whether you had a very slight moment somewhere.
I come out in my original position, but then obviously I pitted a lap before crowding, and crowding pitted the same lap. It was JD done a lap later, and was it Ant who span in between the 1 and 2 corners?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, his car didn't coast, so I had to swerve onto the gravel.
Ah, got you.
Yeah,
You lost
that's
where you lost the time. Yeah, because it was Jason and I think Adam LB that triggered the pit stops. They went for the undercut, didn't they?
Yeah.
A lap or so before you guys. But it's a good effort tonight, Kai. I mean, your jinx wasn't in the chat. Forrester wasn't in the chat, so I knew you were going to do well tonight because he was nowhere to be seen. So I think you'll be happy with that. Get back on the podium with the P3.
Yeah, well, my pace has been there or thereabouts since the start of the season, but it's just the penalties that have been fucking me up. So
yeah. What about Singapore next week, dude?
Good track. When I used to be in Div 1, I was up there with leading the race at some points. So
fancy your chances?
Good chance of a podium.
Okay.
Also, good chance of a DNF. Yeah.
Well, shall I ban Forrester from the chat next week then? Give you a lucky charm.
I mean, I'll give you a little donation to. Well,
you know what he's like. When Forrester's he just comes to us as kite crash lap 6 without fail. You know what I mean? But no, joking aside, mate. Good to see you back on the podium. So we've been talking and racing since. Christ, 2015? F1 2015? Something like that. A long time. But well done tonight, mate. And look forward to seeing you on track next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, ladies and gents, that just about wraps it up. We're going to head back to the command centre and wrap up the stream. Well, what a race that was, ladies and gents. That was literally a thriller minute, a thriller second even. Division 2, the thoroughbreds never failed to impress, and they put on another one hell of a show. As soon as the streams ended, of course, you'll be able to watch it back on VOD, and I highly recommend you do because that was just wow. Stacey, that race had the wow factor.
It was awesome, and I'm so happy, like I said, no one DNF, and in them conditions, better plays for them all. One of them.
It's a real credit to them, and well done to everybody who finished tonight. Top marks for doing that. Stace, thanks for doing the comms as well. I really appreciate it. It's been a long night for us both.
Always.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And you had to come in at the last 60 comms with Jimmy having to nip off, so I really, really appreciate that. And
no worries.
There you go, ladies and gents. Crowding, I've seen your message, mate. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I know it's heat of the moment stuff, man. Hey, we've all been there. I was famous for it, but I've got old. And I was famous for it. Ask Kai. I used to rant with the best of them. But yeah, no worries. Unlucky Jackie Jr. Yeah. Everybody stayed out. It paid the price really. Some guys, it was too late to pit. Other guys had to trying to avoid the double stack. So it's unlucky. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're back tomorrow night for the final race of the week. We've got the Division 1 race here tomorrow night with a rejigged roster with some new additions. Some AMS drivers are coming in tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to seeing how they get on tomorrow night. Some very, very quick drivers. And, of course, the legend that is Findium. makes his return to Friday night racing tomorrow night in Division 1 as well. So Findiam, Syke, Bingley possibly, round 4 or round 5 of their
Ding, ding.
ongoing battle, maybe, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But that's for tomorrow night. And I will say that no one won the competition tonight. But tomorrow night, we're going to roll it over to tomorrow. And we're going to add, me and Jason are adding on a couple more little prizes as well. So there's going to be a merchandise plus at least £30 of gift tokens up for grabs tomorrow night, plus TIR merch. Wow. Hey, we give it all away on this channel, I'm telling you. So tune in. And I'm going to it's going to be the same question tomorrow night. How many podiums have I had in my F1 league career across all games? And I'm going to rejig the rules so as I don't want an exact answer. I want the closest answer, which means there's a guaranteed winner. Okay? So that's for tomorrow. Shut up. Did you say 1? That's it. He's banned. No, I'm just kidding. So that's for tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching so much tonight. I really, really appreciate your company. And welcome to everyone new to the channel as well. Thank you for following. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed the show. With some absolutely fantastic racing from these guys. They really are top draw racers, top draw guys as well. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you on behalf of everyone here in Total Impact Racing. Until tomorrow night, it's take care and Godspeed.